Alright, chat. Alright. Alright, chat. So, like, chat. Alright, chat. Like, so chat. Like, alright, chat. Alright, like, chat. Bruh. Stream pings on the server. Vote time. Okay. But, you know. Okay. Oh yeah, right, that's just how it starts building.
Receiving. Listening. Receiving.
Alright. Yeah, we are continuing to still wake the deep. The big oil rig is in fact big. And once again, I still have pizza. Alrighty. So, we were working on the power silo. Really do need to flesh this thing out. Yeah, game audio's loud enough. Muting my own stream so I don't have to hear myself yapping twice as much. I already have to hear myself once. That's plenty in my books. Okay, that's good. We live. No one is available, but you know. I stream. I am alone on this barren earth, and yet I stream. To clarify, chat, no, I am not depressed at all. It is a funny fishing hat that I saw. Okay, so we strutted this thing up so that way I could save what I was doing safely. Now we're gonna copy it. Onto the opposite side. And I need to pray I remember how I was going to try and do it. Probably don't remember, but you know. We gonna find out. Okay, I think that's all the struts, except for, like, the side ones. Alrighty. So, prefab mode. Point it that way. A little bit less wide. Good. One less height. Well, actually. Do more height. Copy. Excellent. The weight has become too intense for this thing to handle. Hey, Angel. So, I think I know how to make this thing look right. Sip. Not 100% though. I know for a fact that this top layer is going to be smaller than the rest. So what I've decided is acceptable is having some parts that are... Wow, this thing is fucking heavy. Jesus Christ. So where's the center of mass when this thing lands in the water? Yeah, that's pretty off-center. Yeah, that is in fact a non-centered mass. At least our center of buoyancy should push up on this part, which would imply we should flip that way, but you know, the weight's all over here and up top. So when we fall, center of buoyancy starts pushing up from the actual center, and then, because of our mass, that just flips to the side. We'd be doing some minor physics equations here. For the boat game. Can you believe it, chat? Me? And physics? On speaking terms? Yeah, I can copy-paste. I don't even need to do it symmetrical. Honestly, it's probably better because then I can have more references to work with. You can imagine me on speaking terms with physics? All my homies hate physics. They the ops. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just let it be a bit more jagged, because if I do it that, then it's a lot easier for me to fix some of these issues. Four, 6, 8, 12, 16. What does the 16 diameter one look like? Okay, yeah, that's what it's supposed to have had. I thought that was the correct variant, but I wasn't certain. Oh shit, I'm gonna need to paint these. I forgot I didn't have paint enabled. It is I, the paint! You mean the pain? No. Yes, we've already devolved into quoting things for no rhyme or reason. And no one was surprised. Now, you are also supposed to have these. And on that, so are you. And Those. Alright, cool. That is pretty swag. That is pretty swag. 3 fucking views. For a literal nobody such as myself. People join this chat and they look at that the purple-haired fuck and they go, who? Why has the algorithm given me you? There are better things that I could do. And to that I would say, that is in fact the truth. Okay, so now that that's all fixed up, the best way to handle this lower region... I mean... Okay, there is this option and just allowing there to be some jagged faces. Which I'm pretty tempted to do, just because it means that it's a lot easier to do what I'm trying to do. You think that looks good? Yeah, sure, fuck it. I mean, that doesn't look bad. It's the best method I've found so far. Also, yes, I do be rhyming. You know me. I have the rhymer reasontism. Or in my case, the rhyme is the reason. Okay. How did I spend how did I spend 4-ish hours trying to figure out how to do this before? How did I spend 4 hours trying to do this last stream, chat, and now it's just done? I mean, I get that it's only like, you know, 1/4, but I can just copy it. Like, was it just me being that much of a perfectionist that I refused to have, like, these weird, like, slightly differential slopes? God, I hate being a perfectionist sometimes. Yeah, realistically, it was like, it wasn't even like 4 hours, it was like almost, it was over half of the entire last stream. And now I'm just like, yeah, we just do this. Sure, fuck it. Alright, I'll take you at your word, puppet. I'll take you at your word, I believe that. That there. That there. And then I guess that there, and there, right? No, that seems off. Oh, that's why that seems off. It is. Okay, cool. How do we feel about that slope, chat? For the exterior? We like it? Okay. And then a little bit that way, and then increase the length. Perfect. Copy. Excellent. And it looks like it's purely additive too, so this should be perfectly fine on the inside as well. The amount of armor that I put on this means that this is going to be a massive thorn in my side for quite some time. But as long as I can get some basic stabilization stuff going, which I already have mostly set up, all I need to make sure is that I have enough energy to power that, which this is literally the housing for my energy systems, so... Boom. Now let's see how buoyant she is now. The answer will not surprise you. Wow, the buoyancy is complete dog shit. Let's go. So, from here... Yeah, it does have some balancing problems. But I can fix it. Chat, I can fix it. Do not paint the RTGs. That'll actually fit with the insulation. That's kind of impressive. Do we have the energy generation now? Nope. Probably because the actual generator has been completely, like... It can't generate enough thrust to do that, so just... Alright. So... if this thing's gonna have power like this... we're gonna install the insulation now. Technically, there's an easy way and a hard way that I can do this. I can also squeeze in a few more RTGs if I want to be real particular. Ooh, meatballs are nice. Damn, that doesn't fit. Although I could probably fit this if I really want to. I think that's considered insulated. I don't think diagonals count for connections. Yep, and then also put that here as well. Chat, should I leave an air gap between the heavy armor and the rubber, or no? What are we thinking? Air gap or no? Actually, never mind that question. I've just realized I can fit even more energy power plants. Because I can fit a few 2x1s in there. Okay, cool. That's working. Okay. So now, how many other RTGs can I fit in here? How much more power can we fit Dante? Dante, I need more power. Well, actually, what I should do is I should use the smaller ones just because they're going to be less prone to getting destroyed. They also have the same production per square unit, so... I put that there, then I can squeeze another RTG here. Because that'll be insulated on all areas. Of course your meatballs fell, Puppet. Of course they fell. All of your food falls. When will you learn? When will you learn? Sustenance has consequences. Your nourishment has consequences, Puppet. When will you learn? Okay. Let's finish applying the additional rubber that this is going to need. so that's now fully insulated. Yeah, the Puppet, you will receive a democratically elected babysitter. Make sure that you do not spill your alphabet spaghetti. Yes. Only during mealtime, though. And then they're gonna, like, ring a little dinner bell for you. Good. Okay, so from here... Squeeze in another of that. And of that. Yeah, so that you know they're on the clock. Look, Puppet, it's for your own health and safety. Okay, so the first layer is looking... correct. That's not even the first layer. That's the first layer. And that all looks correct. Cool. Which gives way to the second layer, which is also correct. Where we begin the third layer, which is where things get a little trickier, I believe. Look, I'm being real G. I wouldn't count on that cookie being alright. Given your record, I would not count on it. Would not. Also, where did my frames go? Where did any and all of my frames go? Oh! Dropped frames. 5%. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. What did I tell you, puppet? I'm not gonna rub this in your face at all. But I did say... Did I not? Yeah, that's a shattered cookie, alright. On the Discord, that is a shattered cookie. So, what was the wager? What exactly was the wager? Do I win anything? Is there a prize? Damn. I don't think there was a wager, I just said that I was willing to bet on it or something like that. The wager is your continued engagement in chat. Damn, you're telling me that I get a... with no down payment? What a deal! Okay, so far this thing is producing 1 million energy per minute. Which means it produces 1 million per minute, give or take, almost. Then that would mean it takes 20 seconds for this thing to fully recharge its battery. Roughly. I think I'm gonna try and get like a little bit more energy squeezed into this thing. Okay. That is probably... sneeze. An exorbitant amount of extra energy. Yep. Yes. Yes. The answer is yes, puppet. As to whether they monitor or actually give you the food, yes. Determined at their own discretion. Okay, so from here, that's that part figured out. Don't know. They'll be assigned. Give it time. They'll show up. You know, something, something, bureaucracy, something, something, slow. The fuck is orc pilled? Next you're going to be telling me you're going goblin mode. Okay, so from this point, I think I should probably start adding batteries. And the fun part with the batteries is that they're a lot easier to put in. I can just do that. And as long as they're connected, then I don't need to worry about it. Okay, I can fill that in. So this is all still insulated, but now I need to move in the next layer. We do be playing Cyberpunk, and making 50 million characters. Honestly, I would say, other than, like, Dishonored, I think Cyberpunk is probably the game that I have, like, the most consecutive saves in. Just because Dishonored 1 didn't have, like, a New Game Plus mode. So I would just keep playing it over and over and over. Sniss! Sniss! High-octane rubber placing gameplay. Okay, so let's see. Does this have enough horsepower now? No, because I just made the battery bigger. So this thing has a power generation of 1.5 million every minute. So if it has a total battery power of 5 million, then that means that it will take 5 minutes, a little under 5 minutes plus another 50% means that I can tack this thing up until 3 would be 2 minutes. Then it would turn into 4.5. Then 4.5 would turn into fucking 6 mil. So I might as well just get a 6 million power bank. Yeah, because I do generate almost exactly that. Okay, well, massively overshot 6 million on that shot. Fucking hell. Then that would go from 6 million... I mean, the weight that this thing is going to be adding each time I put more batteries like this. One thing I will do, that I should have done sooner, is buried deep within all of these batteries. Just slap one of these. Boom. Is it actually capable of righting itself now? Probably not, but it can try. Yeah, still way too heavy on this front. I'm not surprised given the amount of heavy armor I put here, but goddamn. I mean, hey, if the thing's big enough, right? Hmm. Okay, yeah. Brain. Took me a second to think about what I was looking at. Okay, let's see what that does now. Well... Oh! Well, goddamn! Okay, I might actually not need all of these. It's actually kind of steady again. See how desperately this thing is trying to balance itself, and it's doing a pretty fucking good job, too. It's actually still generating power, too. It's not even like we're burning through a shit ton of power. Let it dive. Okay, so now this rig can kind of just move. Like, this thing just has the ability to shmove now, like, out of nowhere. Like, I can just tell it, like, yeah, I'd like to move over here. It should be able to move. Oh, it's on auto, that's why. Yeah, you tell this thing that you want it to start going somewhere, and it's just like... That is horrifying. Imagine just something of this scale. Just seeing that move. Okay, well, I don't want to be here. Like, look at the scale of that thing. Like, I'm just a little dude. I'm just a little cobweb! I only have 40 hit points! It does low ride every so often, especially when the waves are bad, but like... Look at it. Like, look at the size of this thing. It's absurd. Like, just this power plant is the size of, like, a smaller vessel. And then I've just got all this other space to do shit with. Like, you know, I'm just here, and then just suddenly bonk. You get bashed by the thing, and then it's just like, wow, look at, that's a lot of that's big. That's real big. That's the blades. I can't even get up on it, unless the waves actually, like, line up, and even then, it's got a lip. So you can't just get up without trying. There's, like, it's actually kind of tricky to get up there. But we can just teleport. Alright. From here... It just moves. Like, that's horrifying. Hope that those cookies don't have any chocolate in them. Here is an actual rational vessel. Here is my oil rig. Who would win? Alright. Let's be real. The weapons we're working with right now are kind of wimpy. Sure, we're kind of like slowly pulping him, you know, bit by bit. But like, let's be real. If this guy was actually allowed to shoot back, we would have some pretty mean holes in us. In fact... Incendiary? Oh, I'm actually fine in that case. Incendiary's nothing. You know, I think I'm gonna get rid of some of these guns, because it's very clear that, like, they're impeding each other's ability to shoot. Yeah, because now they can all fire. So now let's just set all of them to be quite slow, but dump like trucks. And do different damage types. Since they all will have line of sight always. Excellent.
Receiving. Moving now.
Okay, let's also tune the colors. You're the red one, because you have explosive. You are impact, so you just get the white beam. You are EMP, so you get blue. And then you're piercing, so you can stay orange. Yeah, when these things hit, they actually do a good chunk of damage, but their accuracy's not that great. They're more of a deterrent than an actual weapon, to be real. Keeps things from getting too close, but, I mean, when they hit, as evident, there used to be a boat. spider that's on tissues? Toilet paper, I would suggest at that point.
Engaging now. Engaging now.
Alright, so this is what these guns are capable of when you fire them simultaneously, all types. The EMP strikes there, the impact ones punch big ass holes. The piercing just rips through the whole thing. And the explosive... well, it's explosive. Best of it. Yeah, the trade-off with these guns now is that they're super slow, but admittedly, they're a very good deterrent because, if they do hit you, you're in for a bad time. There is a more fun configuration I can set them to, though. Now we have some fun that we can do. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker! Do you enjoy my rainbow gun? Also, congrats on the spider. Actually, this is kind of just the American colors. Or British, or Russian, or French. I guess let's probably aim for where the engine is, roughly, to my memory. Or was the essentials over there? Either way. Yeah, admittedly, as you can see, like, they're not actually doing all that much damage to the raw armor itself. But when they hit somewhere they need to, and they reveal some important stuff, like right here, I know that's where the ammo bank is now. So I can just keep aiming there, and, it'll take a while for them to chip through the armor, but, it'll punch through. Either way, I think now is a good point to kind of consider new weapon avenues. So, we have a power plant. There's so much of that power plant that's not getting used. It's so unnecessarily large. Like, I could have downscaled it so much. Like, it is nowhere near essential to have it be this big. I mean, I guess I could cram more RTGs in it. I might as well, right? Like, that bumps me up to 8 mil power. That bumps me up to 11 mil. $15 to get max power. No, I think I want to focus more on the actual generation aspect. I want to generate more power, not necessarily have more in storage. Also, to clarify, this vessel is absolutely unusable. The amount of budget it would cost to manufacture one of these is, like, astronomical. This is in no way even remotely close to a usable vessel. Like, the cost to manufacture one of these already is sitting at 700,000, and it's literally a sitting duck of a vessel. Like, this is completely impractical as a vehicle. Now, maybe if you're late game and you've got materials to supply, or your materials to spare, you could make it as like a support vehicle that sits somewhere on the map. Because, like, in principle, it's kind of good for that. Generates a bunch of materials, has a ton of storage, generates a ton of power. Like, for all intents and purposes, it's not a bad support vehicle. It's just completely worthless on its own, because it has, like, no real structural integrity, no movement, nothing. Like, it's actually quite a bad vessel. But that's on me for building it. For all intents and purposes, I've made a failure of a vehicle. No, Puppet. This ship is the very opposite of malnourished. It's actually, like, overfed to a degree, because I've put so much shit on it that it's kind of like the base design, which, like, an oil rig, I'm gonna be real, oil rigs in this game are a cool design, but they have no mobility. The whole gimmick is that you're choosing to make them, like, a really useful vehicle, but terrible in combat. The benefit is that you generally are going to armor them so highly that they'll, like, never have any problems. But this one I made out of lighter materials because I decided to do ballasts instead of just an insanely big buoyancy buoy at the bottom. So admittedly, like, all of the design of this was form over function, and, like, to its credit, it looks pretty good. It looks very cool, but it is not a good way to design a vessel. 2 million power per minute. Yeah, that'll do for now. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to attach a weapon. Perhaps even one to surpass Metal Gear. Alright, take your time. You still poking around in chat, Angel? So what is being constructed here is a railgun. Not just any railgun, though. It is the best railgun I have designed to date. It has an insanely good range, very good accuracy, and a pretty heavy payload, if I recall. Although I forget what I originally programmed it to load with. Three? Let's summon up a quick little cheeky heal drone. There we are. Whoop.
Listening. Listening. Control yours. Moving out. Moving out.
I remember that thing being a bit better at stabilizing itself, but you know, he's living, so let him vibe. Get stabilized, you fucking get. Did I biff the AI on this somehow? Oh. Yeah, she's stable now. Yeah, that's how stable I remember these fucks being. Like, they could just sit somewhere, and they would just operate.
Listening. Moving out.
Wait, did I have a... That's why. Okay. It was the fake point PID, for altitude. That's what was making it mess up.
Receiving. Moving now.
Anyways, here's the railgun that I built. It's supposed to be recessed into a vehicle. Normally. Hence why there's so much stuff that's unarmored about it. And then there's just that one part that is completely armored. I forget what ammunition it was programmed with initially, though. Let me pull up... Also, welcome back. Up it. Sorry on the delay. We are railgunning. I know I had a design, but I forget what it was. I know that it would always be a... Or was it? Yeah, converts kinetic. So I would usually put like a hollow point head on these things. I know that much. Then it would be a lot of rail casings. What gauge is this thing programmed for? 500 mil? Okay. Oh, this thing's allowed to use 200,000 energy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's as much energy as it's allowed to draw, apparently. Okay. And if I'm remembering correctly... Okay, so the shell length that we're working with here is... Yeah, 4-meter magazines are required. At a party for New Year's, don't like... Hey! Introverts for the win! Introverts for the win. Also, I should probably... Every hour, I'm gonna do like a mini celebration. That's kind of funny. That's a decent idea. I'm gonna set off a nuke in-game every hour to celebrate more of the population having achieved the new year. Probably put a sub-aught body on this thing. Yeah, because that'll increase the power a lot. Only about 2 of them will actually do something, though. Casing. Let's see if there's any rears that I would like to put on this. Tracer increases accuracy of fired shots as subsequent shots are fired. Yeah, this thing's low fire rate, not useful. Put a bleeder base on it. And then just put those to solid bodies for testing purposes. So, technical total damage output is now 1,200,000 damage. So from here, we can tune this a little bit more. Because if we change it into a body stabilizer fin, we can take our accuracy, which has been reduced slightly, if I'm correct, by one of these statistics. I know one of these statistics has made it so the thing has less accuracy. Oh yeah, 10 meters of spread. Okay, yeah. Cats do be adorable, usually. Okay, yeah, so leader base gives me a 0.15 increase in my speed. But then it's 30% more inaccuracy. And then this gives me... Okay, yeah, that's what it was. It was like 2 stabilizer fins. Because then what that means is that the inaccuracy that I lose, or the inaccuracy that is accrued is less than the speed gained. Because like if I just set this to solid body the whole way through. That now means that we have a 10-meter spread. Expected muzzle velocity is only 2,000 meters a second? That's pretty low. That's weird. Okay, so from here we apply the bleeder base, which changes the muzzle velocity to a little closer to 2,000. Then from here, we add a stabilizer fin. And 2 more. Which now means we have a expected muzzle velocity after modifications of that. Okay, wait, no. Because without, I need, okay, yeah. Now I remember how to measure these. So, you know what, we're just, they have sustenance? Sustenance. Oh yeah, smoke warheads, fuck it. We'll use those since they have, like, no set values. Alright, so that's the base muzzle velocity, which means we apply a bleeder base, bumps it up to 5, or 1,500, and then we add 3 stabilizer fins, and it somehow increases. I think it's because the stabilizer fins are shorter? Hopefully. Normal food is quite useful to have. Then from here, we can substitute these for sub-aught. And because of this, I can actually extend this a little bit. Hollow point head. Sub-aught. Means we can fit even more power. Effective range is 100,000 meters. God damn. Ooh, yeah, there it is. The shell inaccuracies. So, 3% inaccuracy. That's what I was looking for. So we apply a bleeder base, which gives us that much speed. But then, we apply stabilizer fins, which means that we only have 3% less accuracy and almost all of the speed bonus. That's what I was trying to do. And it still fits within our magazines. These are not clips. These are magazines. You absolute buffoon. Now this gun is a little slow to align, but let me just summon an enemy 10,000 meters away. Okay, well 5,000's the limit, so that'll do, I guess. Plate of chips. Be careful, chips are slippery. They slide around. So, that is our enemy. All the way over here is our enemy. That's our target. That's how fast our bullet travels versus theirs. Do you see this? Their bullets take like 4 seconds to arrive. Mine is literally there, same day shipping. Okay, thank you, repair drone, for nothing. Your job was to stay in the fleet.
Form up and fly with fleet.
There we are.
Receiving. Moving now.
As you can see, the enemy is trying to shell the hell out of me right now. And, see, they're pretty good at doing that, but, think it's... There's a button to nav lock onto enemies. I can't remember what it is. Is it like... What the fuck was the button? Options manual, vehicle controls, general key bindings. Nope, 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 nope. View vehicle key bindings? Yes. Okay. Maybe? No. No. Maybe. Maybe. No. Camera, that's probably what I'm looking for. Rear camera target. Look at next vehicle. Keypad 6 and 5. Those might be what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Shift and caps lock was what I was looking for. Yeah, there we are. But now with this, I can just aim here. The enemy is Pickles. Also, someone ate your chips? Bastard. I believe they had hit any of my ammo banks. Honestly, it is impressive how little damage they have done, but that's only due to how massive this vehicle is and how much fucking armor it has. In reality, this thing does not really stand much of a chance. Also, why is the healing drone doing nothing? Healing drone, are you just like not close enough to do your job? Hello? That's rude, Matt. That is quite rude. How dare you? The audacity of you. This will never be forgiven. It'll be pinned, in fact, on the wall of shame. For time in memoriam. Oh, there goes the repair drone. Okay, well, it was only a matter of time. Okay. That's enough getting shelled. I'm going to remove the enemy's ability to move. And let's just spawn a few heal drones.
Receiving. Listening.
Receiving. Listening.
Control jaws. Moving out. Moving out.
Damn.
Listening.
Jame lost.
Listening.
Also, I think this drone needs. Okay, yeah, this drone needs a little assistance. There. That should help stabilize.
Listening. Moving out. Moving out. Listening. 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 Receiving. 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 Moving now.
I do be sneezing. Do be sneezing. Okay, so this thing should have some materials in the storage? Bruh, the power tower from the fucking nuclear silo just fucking atomized my own goddamn troop. Okay. Cool, I guess. He didn't stand a chance, he just stopped. He was there and then he wasn't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need some more repair drones like this guy. There is a more effective means to using them, however. Miscellaneous should have... Yeah, blueprint spawner. Heal drone. Spawn point. Hold until at least 100% complete. Depends how capable those drones are. How capable of drones are we talking? Our list cookbook. I have not considered reading that one. What is this? Well, I looked up what you typed verbatim, and the first result is from Penguin Books, and it's the Everyday Air Fryer Cookbook. I don't know what meat that is depicting on the front cover. I think it's chicken. It's kind of hard to tell. I think it's chicken. It kind of just looks like slop. It looks like slop. Okay. So that should work now. And then I need to just tack on a... It was pickles. You know, I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but I'm not 100% that those weren't pickles. There is a chance. There is a non-zero chance that they were pickles. My generous is... Where is the thing that I'm looking for? Because I want this thing to attach to the spawn vehicle options. Destructible spawners? I think that's what I would want to attach it to. The effect will, yes. Chicken pick. Yeah, chickled pickins is what it was. Okay, so for this, I'm just gonna define it as, no. Vehicle stats. When vehicle health is below... when vehicle health is below 90%, will enable okay, cool. Okay, I think I'm doing this correctly. Okay. So now, anytime the criterias I described are met, it should do it. Boom. If vehicle health is within 1% to 90, So if it's below 90, it'll do the thing. Not doors, not pistons, not clamps. Okay. Oh. Hour has passed. There is additional people in the new year. Additional people are now within the new year. 2025 is coming. It cannot be avoided. "2025 will approach. You cannot stop it. It will happen." The boy kissers have begun emerging on my server. Boop. Okay. Why is this not working? Has had 4 lifetime automatically spawns and is currently the mother of 5 constructibles. Where are any of these constructibles? At 2025, the chat gets uppies.
Listening, listening, listening.
I'm not entirely sure why, but none of these are actually... None of these are actually working. They should be getting repaired. They should be. But they're not.
Listening. Receiving. Moving now. Listening. 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 Listening.
On my way.
The thing got lobotomized. It took damage exactly where the AI core was.
Receiving. Receiving. Moving now.
That should be enough altitude that it won't hit me.
Receiving.
I've been sent. What is the formula for the speed of light without looking it up? It's c. Speed of light is c. I'm assuming that's the answer you're looking for, right? Unless you're telling me to, like, the formula that confirms the speed of light. Because that I can't really give you, because we don't actually have, like, a super concrete answer on it. Like, we've measured it, and we know what the speed of light is, obviously. But, like,